Time to go.
Huh? There's a new bulletin board here, and it has pictures. But fungi are monsters! We can't let this go ahead. It's way too dangerous. Let's go check out the tournament. If it's as dangerous as it sounds, at least we'll be there to stop things from getting too out of control.
Welcome, contestants, to the Niludpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Kautilya, a senior Amorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concerns about the safety of this tournament. Worry not, the wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Amorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe. So please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament with confidence. Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a grand total of 60 million mora for our prize fund. And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out Mr. Elhingen's philosophy by passing the ultimate trial, he will be willing to give them his entire fortune. The only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's legacy by hosting the Niludpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament in the future.
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event! Just like that! And what was all that about inheriting his entire fortune if you promised to keep his beast taming tournament going? Also, hosted by an academia scholar, huh? Pretty official. Might be a little inappropriate if we just barged in and tried to shut it down. So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works? No, that's not it. It's just, now that everything in Sumeru has finally settled down, don't you think it'd be a little unfair to Nahida if we keep picking trouble with the academia? And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious fungi taming device works. This trouble in the past, the fungi aren't just aggressive monsters, right? They're more like wild animals with bad tempers. Since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to worry. Maybe we can even try becoming friends with the fungi. Paimon thinks that would be fun. Besides, if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra mora. There are basically no drawbacks. Yep, that's the way we roll. Looks like we signed up over there. Come on, let's grab a wisdom orb and enter the tournament. Huh? Looks like the people ahead of us are still signing up. Let's wait our turn.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing too?
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names? We've never heard them before.
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state the Beast Tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a skill you'll be able to master in time.
That's true. We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get them to fight. Wait a second! You don't look like a staff member! What are you lecturing us for? Who are you anyway?
The name's Sania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom orb early on. Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. All I'm good for is doing odd jobs for Eremite mercs. Just think of me as another contestant. I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition. Of course, I prefer allies if possible.
Well, that was blunt, but also quite honest. It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own, right? What do you think? Should we take her up?
All right then. Take this wisdom orb and let's go catch some...
She gets right to the point, doesn't...
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible. The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi. It also... I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1.
You just go off their element and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it Bouncy Happy...
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them and I'm gonna stick with it. It's simple, straightforward. It helps me with managing them.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it Pyro 1 anyway. All right, we'll stop. But wait until you hear the great names we come up with for our fungi. You might want to reconsider then. really cool when you call them out in the arena. The round hat on this little guy's head kinda looks like a drum, don't you think? The first thing that came to Paimon's mind when she saw it was, if you hit it on the head, it's definitely gonna go bing bong. How does the name Bongo Head sound? Oh, look how happy it looks. That means it likes the name. Okay then, Bongo Head it is. Aw, Bongo Head's just like a little puppy. Paimon's never seen this side of a fungus before. From now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head. Okay, let's go catch some more fungi and make a team for Bongo Head.
Into the wind.
Great, you've now collected all 4 fungi. The next step is to use the floral jelly provided by the organizers to boost your fungi's abilities. That way they'll be able to unleash powerful skills during combat.
Paimon can't believe we're making progress so quickly. It's all thanks to your help, Hania. Huh? Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around her. Is she being attacked? She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening. I can't go on, too. Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Pyro 1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. It's my shroom buddy. I'm just a little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament. You mean you're a contestant too? I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here. Maybe this is the end of the road for me. Look after Twirly Whirly for me. Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fungi. You should at least hang in there until we're in the arena. Hania over here is a professional beast tamer. And despite...
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
State your name and mission! Golden Comet and Silver Companion shall gladly come to your aid! Really? Then, could you please help me? My name is Layla. I'm just a student in the Ratawa's Darshan, so I don't have any impressive titles or anything. If I can make it to the quarterfinals, I'll get to take my shroom buddies home and delegate some of my physical Oh yeah! Paimon read that in the rules, but what do you mean physical labor? This is pretty embarrassing, but even the smallest amount of exercise makes me... you don't need to be embarrassed about that. It's total...
First she calls them buddies, then she talks about wanting to live with them. Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved on to help. I'll see you around.
Huh? Why isn't you? We haven't thanked you or Pyro 1 yet, Anya. Let's at least... What's wrong? That beast tamer... Is she angry? Probably not. She's pretty blunt and doesn't make a great first impression, but she's definitely not a bad person. Yeah, we'll see her again. In the meantime, let's follow her example. Nicely done. Now that we put together Layla's team,
Time to go.
let Paimon see how the qualifying rounds are looking. Actually, I hope I don't have to.
Oh, hello there, little ones. Sure enough, you're at the center of the action once again. You two truly are like the main characters in your own light novel.
Miko, what are you doing here? Is Paimon hallucinating?
This tournament was advertised far and wide, including all the way over in Inazuma. They even handed out flyers in front of Yai Publishing House. Don't you think a tournament like this makes a perfect candidate for light novel treatment? Yai Publishing House is working on a bestseller that, if all goes to plan, will stay a bestseller for the next 50 years. The theme is friendship and rivalry, so we decided to bring our up-and-coming author Soka here to gather some inspiration. I, of course, need to ensure my writer's manuscripts are up to par, so I will be taking part in the tournament myself to get a little taste of what it's like. Here's my little partner in crime. Soka named it Blitzara. I think it's rather good. Very distinctive.
Who knew there'd be such a big turnout? Even Miko's here.
Soka, come say hi to the little ones. They're set to be some of the fiercest competition you face in the tournament. You should put them in your novel as major characters.
Yes, Chief Editor! For the sake of my readership, I won't back down. I'll beat you!
Yeah, just because you're with Miko doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Ooh, yes, more of that. Do you feel that, Soka? Declaring a challenge to your archenemy in the making before the competition begins is a key plot device that helps build dramatic tension.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling that exactly. Just thinking about competing against her.
In that case, head back to the inn and capture your nervous breakdown in writing while it's still fresh. This'll make excellent source material, too.
She's terrifying, but she also seems really dedicated to her craft.
And who is this softly spoken little lady?
She's our new friend, Layla. We met her while we were out capturing fungi. Layla's entering the tournament because she wants to take her trained fungi back home to live with her. Her goal is to make it to the quarterfinals.
Training fungi, and then domesticating them? How fascinating. You must be full of secrets. There's an intriguing story to be told here, no doubt. I'm Yai Miko, a light novel editor. Purely out of personal interest, and right now what I'm most interested in is you. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
I have no idea how to respond to the traveler. Paimon, I really appreciate all your but I want to get to know my 4 shroom buddies a little better and prepare for the qualifiers, so I'll go do some training now. Don't push yourself too hard, Layla. You'll end up collapsing from Miko. What are you doing scaring a new friend off like that?
Oh, am I really so terrifying? Well then, I'll simply have to talk to her again another time to clear things up. But that can wait. Judging from your expression, it seems like you have something you want to say to me, little one. I'm comforted to know that you didn't lose your heads amidst the hype, and you're not just in this to have some fun. Unfortunately, though, it appears that we're about to be interrupted.
Guji Yai, what an honor to finally meet you. We're so privileged that our tournament is your first destination in Sumeru.
Huh? Isn't that the organizer? And that super rich businessman is here too.
Goodness, I presume that the tournament is proceeding very smoothly indeed. Otherwise, how would the host and sponsor themselves have the time to spare to chat with contestants one-on-one?
How you jest, Gujiyai! Those such as your esteemed self deserve nothing short of the most lavish reception Sumeru has to offer. I see you've already had the chance to try out the Wisdom Orb. What are your thoughts on the future prospects of this technology? You know, with your blessing, it can be introduced into Inazuma, allowing you to swiftly resolve the situation of,
Right now, I am nothing but an ordinary editor-in-chief. I'm here to enjoy my vacation and gather some inspiration along the way. And if I can at all help it, I'd rather not concern myself with such weighty topics as the future fate of nascent technologies.
Don't be so pushy, Mr. Cautelia. Droning on about the Academia's business ambitions is hardly respectful to our honored guest, who has traveled all the way from the land of thunder to be here. Not to mention that Gujiyai is busy catching up with her friends. I dare say it was both unnecessary and discourteous to interrupt their conversation like this.
A most pertinent remonstration coming from you, Mr. Elhingen. You do conduct yourself in such an unobtrusive manner, much as you have in your entire career, quietly amassing an enormous fortune while remaining almost entirely unknown.
Why, to hear such high praise from the great Gujiyai is more prestige than I could ever hope for. Please, should you require anything at all, do not hesitate to seek my assistance. I will do everything within my ability to make your stay in Sumeru an enjoy. Also, to have the renowned traveler here at the tournament is an unexpected delight. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in action.
Miko, they're here to do business with you, right? Should you really be turning them away like this? Especially the rich guy? Paimon thinks working with him could have a lot of advantages for Yai Publishing House.
Promoting an entirely new event throughout all of Teyvat so rapidly would be an impossible feat for any ordinary businessman. I, for one, do not wish for Yai Publishing House to be the subordinate partner in a business relationship with him. Besides, the tournament has only just begun. Who knows whether it will go on to be a success? I want to focus on trying to enjoy myself, while keeping one eye open for potential liabilities. Fungi may look adorable, but they carry potent elemental energy inside their bodies. Letting one's guard down around these creatures would be an unwise move, don't you think?
So it wasn't just us. Yeah, we started out with some safety. At least all the fungi we used it on.
Oh, Paimon, you're just as carefree and enthusiastic as ever. Well, it's about time for me to get into character. As a contestant, I need to go and get ready for the tournament. See you in the qualifiers. Lutzara, say goodbye to our friends.
Coming here was a great idea. Look at us, making new friends, bumping into Miko. Oh, this competition is shaping up to be a whole lot of fun. Come on, let's go get some floral jelly for Bongo Head.
Time to go. Ah, the champions to be, here at long last. Come on now, use the floral jelly and awaken your fungi's...
Champions to be?
Of course. I was standing right next to you when you collected your wisdom orb. I couldn't find a convenient opportunity to introduce myself. With an expert mentor like Hania, I'm sure you'll...
If even the staff are singing her praises, Hania must...
to go. Time to go. Punchy.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Wherever in this world I carry memories of my life.
Time begun.
Looks like the qualifiers are about to kick off. Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilut Pala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. I genuinely hope that everyone has fun in the competition and wish you all the very best of luck. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is held in the spirit of friendly and fair competition. By all means, give everything you've got, but respect your opponents at the same time. Don't lose your head. This is just a sport, not a fight to the death. I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life searching for a way for humans and dangerous creatures to coexist. The wisdom orbs you now hold in your hands show me that it is indeed possible. I sincerely hope that this event will show the potential of beast taming to a wider audience. People need a way to avoid conflict and stay safe in the wild. And beast taming can help us achieve this.
Oh, so that's why Alhingen is putting his whole fortune into this. What an inspiring goal. But Caltilia, on the other hand...
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Alhingen. I'd like to add a few words of my own, if I may. Welcome, Beast Tamers! The wisdom orbs in your hands are a truly groundbreaking invention, representing the culmination of centuries of technological innovation at the academia. Actually, there are 9 extraordinary technical breakthroughs that make them so exciting.
Caltilia, everyone's eager to try them out for themselves. There's no need to delve into all the details right now.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of just how advanced this technology is when you start using it in the arena. Trust your wisdom orbs and have fun in the competition.
What a total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Good thing Alhingen has enough situational awareness for the both of them. Otherwise, this could have dragged on for a long time. Ooh, the qualifiers have officially started! It's time to face our first opponent!
Didn't know they put the bar for entry so low. Let's go! This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Don't be nervous, Bongo Head. It's only the qualifiers. These are teeny tiny potatoes. Just think of them as stepping stones.
It's okay. We still got this.
fighting is unlike anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us. That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique. Oh, it'd be great if we were more
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammate.
Nico and Layla. How's it going?
Twirly Whirly and the other shroom buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked you up when I got back to the arena. I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Well, it's only just started after all. It'd be a bit of a crazy tournament if everyone in the qualifiers was a prize fighter. But anyway, what was it you wanted to discuss with us?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds, so we mustn't let our guard down. Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round victories? Let's give our fungi some special training to strengthen our bonds with them.
Great idea! Stay one step ahead of the game. All right, guess it's Shroom Buddy's special training o'clock.
The view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us. Let's have some fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru's delectable snacks.
Yay! Snack time! Snack time! Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve our bonds with our fungi?
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary. Perhaps you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of important things. Since the goal here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as friends and create happy memories with them. Eating and having fun together are vital components of friendship training. Imagine if all the traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send mitochurls flying. Would you gladly comply?
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that! Or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
See? You and she have a very strong bond, but that doesn't mean you'd be happy for her to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would be any more receptive when they've only just met you?
Huh. Well, when you put it like that...
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions. I wonder if the fungi will stay tamed or not. Yeah, it takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other. I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Ah, yes. True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi. Is that really...
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections with people. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Miko's right. Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power of friendship.
I'll do my best. I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant.
Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head too. Let's try deactivating our Wisdom Orb, shall we?
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shroom buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you might find yourself on the receiving end of a very unique lower leg massage.
Right. Paimon almost forgot. Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top. You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then. Hope you have a good time.
Bongo Head, we can do whatever you want to do. Just let us know. Paimon will probably understand you. Why isn't it responding? Guess Paimon will have to try using delicious treats to win its affection.
Help! Help me! Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive?
Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's... Hurry! Let's...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Time to go.
What are you doing here?
Hania? You saved the children?
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi.
That's so dangerous!
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance. People never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit Polycup has changed. I'm putting an end to this stuff. The wisdom orb is the perfect tool for exterminating.
What are you talking about, Hania? Exterminating? You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you?
I'm quite certain Pyro 1 would back me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. As for why I taught you guys a few things, don't you realize? Yet here you are now pleading the fungi's case.
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Oh my, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I sense dramatic events just waiting to unfold.
Nico? Layla? Oh, you heard the
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hania gave you some guidance when you first entered the tournament, but after you met Layla, she very abruptly left. Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. She takes the wrong path because in her eyes, it is the most effective and sensible method.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive. The fungi have existed for a long...
Right! We shouldn't resort to extreme measures.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament.
That's what you brought us here for, right? Wait, did you...
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail in advance. The chance encounter between you and Hania. Today's training ends here.
Time to go.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact. I wonder if people will talk about me and Trelly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this...
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the...
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawahiz, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amor.
Yeah, you can provide the information.
Mora is a secondary consideration. If I can narrow the search, just thinking about...
Layla, that's it. Please, get them to look...
I'll do my...
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing Silk.
Oh, I've been...
What are you so excited about? Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the
Oh, please, do your worst. I never asked. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. Excellent. I'm looking...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Today's the round of 32 for the new...
Traveler, Paimon, my apologies, but my writing career is at stake here, and my rep-
Don't get too cocky. Use your ultimate water blast! We're finished it!
How can this be? They're too strong! I can't believe it. It seems that the guests of Tenshuka-
Oh no! Did we go too far? Soka's taking this pretty hard. Oh, Paimon's freaking out. Okay, we should just go apologize to Miko. Come on, Bongo Head. Put on your best guilty face. Miko, we're sorry. It was all Bongo Head. We didn't know it would take Soka out so quickly.
Oh, did she look crestfallen and say something melodramatic like,
Yes.
"It's better this way. Soka will turn this experience, and as for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't go getting a..."
That's a conversation for another time. Oh, Miku, please
Traveler, Paimon, and Miss Yai.
Layla, take it easy. Don't go fainting on us.
I'm alright. So I wrote to the Amorta students, and they were really keen. I got a reply with the information I needed within just a few hours. I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on the information they gave. So then I made a new.
How'd you get the result?
How's it going, my little Layla?
Yep, but the problem.
Oh, that's no problem.
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai.
Right. Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
Don't worry, little Layla. They're just...
Thanks so much. This is the address where I.
Hey, it's our...
As for the potential liabilities we didn't have time to discuss earlier, why, this is the most exciting subplot of the novel. The secret investigation. I'm sure... Besides, if we fail to... I suggest that you act just before sunrise.
Should we really take Miko's suggestion? Yeah, you're right. Don't worry, Bongo Head. You're not under suspicion or anything. It's done! After we're done investigating, we can go buy all those ingredients from the almighty merchant Leela mentioned. Then we'll come back and compete in the next round. This all looks like regular floral jelly. It's right up... Well... Oh, but... Done!
You hold yourselves to pretty high standards, coming here so early to power up your funk.
Hania, when...
Save your breath. If you think I'm wrong, start by
She won't listen to us at all. How did things end up like this? Paimon thought we were All right, fine. Come on, Bongo Head. Layla's note said that this is where we should be meeting the Almighty Merchant.
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me you're searching for the Almighty Merchant, yes?
Yeah! Wait, Dory?
Why, so surprised. Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows that Lord Sung Almighty, Supreme. Yeah, whatever. But back to business. I'm surprised that
Sounds like you two get along.
it has nothing to do so naturally. I know. I'm told this, but they were.
Now that pipe, maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Yeah.
I don't know what you two are doing. Show me.
That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain. Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but...
I can see you're serious about this. Good. Time to put my years of rigorous Now, prepare to witness the power of my all-cryo fungi team.
That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that.
Impossible! My team has been defeated?
Whew. That was a hard-won battle. You and your buddies put up a good fight, Bunglehead.
Traveler, Paimon, I saw you get...
Hey, Layla! You're looking...
It was a close call. I only won by also...
Speaking of Miss...
When I returned to the arena, they were already quite a distance.
Could be. Miko's been putting up just
The quarter...
Yeah! We've all done really well. Right! It's time for the quarterfinals!
Ugh, it's you. The uncultured swine of the Nilut pub.
Hey, you potty
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke.
Greatest beast tamer of all?
You keep telling yourself that.
Let's finish this with a fire-blowing meteor strike!
Storm their front line and take them down! Hey! No backing down! We fight to the end! Can't be happening! I trained.
Well, we...
Traveler, Paimon.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
I heard you won against the
It's just that...
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him. Yeah, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies.
Right!
But it's only looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves.
All right!
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while out?
Nico!
Yes, well, I'm sure you...
Yeah.
Look at the bird, but that means we...
I'm feeling nervous, but excited at the same time. You don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight. So you and your shrimp buddies can give it your all.
Well then, prepare for battle, Layla and Twirly!
Hang in there, Twirly. You can still do this. Twirly, quick! Do the thing! Back to the wind vortex!
Layla and Twirly Whirly are like a well-oiled machine! We gotta step up our game!
Oh shoot, we lost. But you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed right now, but we were definitely beaten by the best.
You did really well too, you know? Felt like we were just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. If only every match could be as carefree. It's over already? Then what?
Your match is over too? You took your time.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semis.
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Huh?
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this. That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different...
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean Hania isn't as heartless as she...
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her.
But Hania's long gone.
Well, the answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I
Good point. It was when let's catch up with Hania and set things straight.
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of
That's true.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one? Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Time to go.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pirate 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
Time to go.
How did you find me here?
We followed Pyro 1's tracks. Wait a second. Are you...
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal. The next time we meet, we'll be in the finals. The Fox Lady said you might say that. You wouldn't understand if I tried to These are my ancestors' records. There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time.
So, that's what happened. Yeah! And anyway...
It's not as simple as but every one of them. On top of that, the orb...
Wait!
As you'll be well aware by now, all Cautilia cares about is his precious. Meanwhile, I don't trust either. All I can do is... I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. This notebook is just a relic from my past. It's time to say goodbye to...
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one... Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be... These look like... Wait. Some of these look familiar though. Oh, alright. A capturing device and a withering potion. So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestor. Also, if he's basically giving someone else's invention a new... Why is Cautilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway? We gotta warn him. As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb. Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter! Huh? Since when? Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? See? Hania did make one good point, though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the... Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the academia? True. Whatever else
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilut Pala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all, Hania or the Traveler. If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will then be their responsibility to continue hosting this tournament into the future and to promote the philosophy of peaceful coexistence throughout all of Tivat.
Cautilia isn't here today. Oh, this is our chance. After the final match and the ultimate trial, we'll go tip off Elhingen and confront Cautilia head-on! Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected. The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You seem to be holding off on reporting
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no
The answer should be quite obvious by now, sure. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio in all of Shroomdom! With your powers combined, winning this final will be easier than taking a radish from a hilly churl!
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your but it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop tick!
Time to show you how a real... It's time. Torch them all! Don't worry, Pyro One. They're about to reach their limit. Pyro One, why did you hold back?
Don't blame Pyro One, Hania, and don't force yourself to do. You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now when you saw one of your fungi get injured.
Compassion? You really think I feel any...
Hania, you grew up, but that doesn't mean that you should. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time, at the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side. Not as your pawns, and certainly not.
Enough! Don't...
Alright, you super splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all.
Pyro One, release the explosion! Give it your all, Pyro One! Show them what you're truly made of! I failed. Just you two. You were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so...
Hania, as we agreed, you have. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring...
Pyro 1?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by... We looked through your notebook that day after. Wisdom orbs come with help. However, by making...
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean... That's right. You'll see things...
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies as well as a showdown.
Alhingen?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular Come now. Traveler, Paimon.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his own agenda and he...
Not far off. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say...
So, you aren't being fooled by... now, Paimon...
Oh, look at you!
Twirly whirly, Blitzara, Pyro 1, what's going on?
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control.
So, this whole tournament, it was...
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold that my accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dotoppa now, getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all. I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the once this domain's sealed off. After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament.
Paimon, what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our...
Take your time! Pit fungi against... I accept that our action...
Go ahead, use your... something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up! No! Leave Fungohead alone! Fungohead, are you okay?
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the Traveler? His Cautilia...
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to the trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers and the bond they now share have grown stronger than the Wisdom Orb.
Yai, Miko! You broke the...
Please, you thought your crew not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you...
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Alhingen, so this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, you're nefarious.
Come on, Miss Yai.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do... Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh? Look!
Is this the moment Miss Yai said, "Twirly whirly, I believe in you. Take this."
The backdoor command is wearing off!
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania? You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings, which you... But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, Now that it's no longer under the Wisdom Orb's control, it's waiting for your orders.
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. I've been so harsh on you, but you still trust me. Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fun. Shame on you, Alhingen! You're about to.
Hold the line and keep your heads. They're just a handful of fungi. We still have the upper hand. Have a look at this. Frost. You can't run. Well, it's time for a flash freeze. Don't be killjoy. We only just.
Victory is within our grasp! Now go ahead, give Squire Mom a final check-in!
This was well done. Counterattack. You need to hurry up. Finally. An unfortunate fault. You'll get frostbite. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Shouldn't get careless. Cold cut planets. Have a look at this. You can't run. Get it together. It's time for a flash break. This was well done. Looks like I went too far. Roasted crying. I must collect myself. No problem. Round 2. Use this first. You're fucked. That seemed to work. By a few measly fun.
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, still, you needn't worry. He won't escape.
Huh. Cryptic. What? You're from the Core of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too! He and his people must have been secretly investigating if this...
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore.
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so...
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the general.
Anyway,
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed from now on. Everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the...
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the...
Huh? We didn't get to...
If by that...
You don't have to say anymore, but now I've seen the truth. I hold my hands up. I was...
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, wait. Actually... Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we can... Ahem! Oh, this is by Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term. So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the wisdom orb as soon as possible. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. I'm sure you've got a big appetite for more fungi fun and games. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, let's battle it out all over again!
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shrimp buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
Come on, Ania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer,
Anyway,
Where... in this world, there are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them. If you...
Traveler! Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Traveler, Paimon, Bunglehead, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far. Although, it would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life.
Oh? You're...
Miko, you're not leaving, are you?
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went Yes, I think I might ask Soka to ditch her original characters and just make you the protagonists in her next novel.
True. It all makes sense. Why didn't you expose Alhingan right away, though? Why wait for things to escalate like they did?
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm. But from a certain point of view...
Paimon's getting...
That's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on.
Time to go.
Hello, all. I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy. That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved it was when we first met, a sense of joy welled up inside me. If I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi.
I'm so glad, Hania.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name holds so much more significance!
I will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide. Please, rest assured that your fungi friends will be safe with me.
I guess it's time for us to say go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now and do everything that Hania says.
But Zara, be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's, and is really looking forward to seeing you again next time.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come quick. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memory of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.